So so tip number one. Welcome to the ITP Live Show. Today we're going to talk about how to stand out as a beauty influencer in 2021. And my amazing guest is Nina Ubi, a professional makeup artist that has her own lashes brand. So let's add a sound effect of people clapping. So before we start, make sure to hit the bell, subscribe, go follow Nina on her personal Instagram. Tip number one, when you want to start with your Instagram career, you need to understand what's your niche. Do you want to target amateur? Do you want to target people that already know how to do makeup? Do you want to do special effect makeup? So understanding that is important. Nina, in your case, what's your niche?
I would say that I target more or less everyone who loves anything beauty related, regardless of your age, your profession. I want to be able to inspire everyone, male or female.
Now which takes us to tip number two. How can you approach it differently? How can you stand out?
I used to teach people back in the day. I never used to teach them like in one day, like from start to finish, like a whole entire look until we were much later on in the course. So at the beginning, I used to break everything down. So one day would be purely focused on base and like foundation application, understanding your skin and the facial structure. The next day would be purely on eyes. So that's how I've broken down my online create sessions.
There's a lot of makeup artists out there just posting a lot of content, and this is a way for you to gather more followers.
Yeah.
Because people are going to come for something that's actually beneficial for them. How do you compete with those people?
With the people who are on TikTok?
Yeah, engagement-wise.
My aim in business and life, I would say, is to have a successful, profitable business. My aim is not to have the largest following on Instagram or TikTok. TikTok and Instagram for me come secondary to my main business, but everything is interlinked for me.
Okay.
So for example, my business can't really run sufficiently without social media, you know, because they're all interlinked, and a lot of my clients come through Instagram.
Tip number three, which social media platform is right for you? If you want to go with the larger audience, you go on Facebook, right? If you want to go into in-depth tutorial, you go on YouTube. If you just want to go for like something that is bingey, something that is fun to watch, quick transformations, definitely TikTok is the place for you, and TikTok attracts the youngest audience out there. And for Instagram, I feel Instagram is the only application right now that intertwines every other platform.
It's exactly the same for me. With Instagram, I feel like when I'm putting stories and everything up, I feel like I'm on stage.
Yes.
But if I'm on TikTok, it's kind of more of a...
chill.
Yeah, it's more chilled, it's more fun, and it's kind of showing people more of your personality. And weirdly, I feel more comfortable putting funny videos up on TikTok than I do on Instagram.
Because one, it performs better, the audience is there, likes that type of content, and it's a younger audience and less judgmental.
Yeah, oh, 100%. I feel like on TikTok, my audience is so varied.
We come from a time where values were all about perfection, when the Gen Zers are more about just being themselves. Tip number four would be design your content strategy. If you want to put content out there on social media, you need to have one, a nice branding to yourself, colors that represent you, items that always remind people that, oh, this is someone's feed, not just a generic feed. Also, you need to have a content strategy. You need to know what you're gonna post for the next month.
Okay, so the way that I schedule everything is I have a calendar. One day I'm filming, the next day I'm focusing on my blog. I schedule my blog 1 month in advance. So like I said, I have one day every month where I'm solely focused on blogging. All I do is blog all day. There might be a beauty launch that's just come out and, you know, I need to slip that in. So I'll just quickly do a blog about that and slip that into my schedule.
Which would be an extra article?
Yeah, it'll be an extra article. So without fail, there's a minimum of 2 every week.
Okay.
On my website, which is ninaubi.com. And
keep that.
Let me just plug that, yeah. And then in between there'll be an extra one because there's been a new launch by Fenty, or you know, there's been something which is brand new from a certain brand. Which takes us to tip number 5.
Which is put yourself out there. And that's the thing, people are shy to put themselves out there. They have the talent, they have the charisma, but they're shy. They're shy of being judged. They're just shy of talking in front of the camera. But I guess just with more practice, and with more trial and error, you'll be more comfortable existing in front of the camera, and you'll be more comfortable finding your voice and your brand on social media.
You know what? That's just made me think about when I first started doing, like just speaking into the camera on my stories. Oh my gosh, when I first started doing it, I was very stiff and like, you know, like you're just someone else.
And this is why in the beginning of Instagram, when stories started happening, influencers sounded very weird. They go like, "Hi guys, welcome to my makeup tutorial," and like, what's that? Like, and then they're really trolled online.
You have to do videos like that so you can look back at it and say, right, that is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
what
now
the hell
you know,
was that?
Yeah, what to change. It takes time to feel comfortable in front of the camera.
That's never gonna happen without you keep on trying.
Exactly.
You need to keep on trying to gain that experience. Now, which takes us to tip number 6. How do you expand your brand? And how do you expand your reach?
Collaborating is great because I feel like you're tapping into each other's audience.
Tip number 7, engage. Your audience is real. They're humans. Talk to them, reply to their comments, reply to their DMs.
When I receive really nice DMs from people about maybe tutorials that I've done or stories that I've done, I take a screenshot and then I upload it to my stories and I rub out their name just in case they don't want to be known, and I reply to them in that way. That way they feel like, oh my God, you've put me on your stories, and at the same time you've responded to them, you've made it personal, and it's also some content for you.
Tip number 8, which is the final tip. Learn how to evaluate your progress.
I sat down and evaluated my Instagram and thought, what is it that I'm giving people? What is it that they're learning from me? How am I influencing them other than showing them makeup looks that are probably too complicated for them for some to actually recreate?
Especially for beginners.
Yeah, so I thought, right, let me do something which appeals to everyone. So I started giving bite-sized tutorials. That in itself helped me to evaluate what the content that I was producing and to just let me know that I'm going the right way.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Nina, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This was really fun. And also make sure to follow Nina on her personal Instagram, subscribe to ITP Live, leave your comment below, and see you next time. Bye!
Bye!